Narcissists are venomous, vicious, and petty beings who can stoop to any level to punish you. Nothing is too weird or far-fetched when it comes to them violating you in sneaky and underhanded ways. They can do some of the most horrible things and get away with them, which is why today I am going to expose 5 evil things narcissists do to take invisible revenge on you. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started with number 1, here is an invitation for you. Join my signature workshop, How to Heal After Narcissistic Abuse, in which I will help you understand how complex trauma impacts every aspect of your life and then how to use that understanding to heal and become whole again. If you do not want to miss this once in 2 years opportunity, click the I button above or the link in the description of this episode for more details. Number 1, they may feed you pet food to humiliate you. Narcissists go to unbelievable lengths to humiliate and degrade you. You know this. One of the most twisted tactics they employ is secretly feeding you pet food disguised as a regular meal. Can you believe that? It's crazy, but it's true. They may serve you cat food labeled as a gourmet tuna fish or slip dog treats into a snack, all while maintaining a facade of normalcy. To them, it's a game, a psychopathic way to assert dominance while they enjoy the private joke. If you dare to question them or express discomfort, they won't admit to their deception. Instead, they will gaslight you, insisting that what you ate was perfectly normal and there is a problem with your taste buds. They will lie with a straight face, fighting you at every turn and convincing you that you are the one who is mistaken. They'll argue until you start to doubt your own senses. This isn't about the food itself, it's about absolute control. They take satisfaction in knowing that they can secretly humiliate you and then make you question your reality. Narcissists have no issue with lying even when caught. They'll confidently insist the food was fine and twist your reaction into a sign of your irrationality, laughing internally at your confusion. How do I know this? Growing up, my father would force me to eat food that was rotten, foul-smelling, or outright disgusting. If I protested or pointed out the odor, he would dismiss it as my imagination, denying the reality right in front of me, or he would beat me up. In my healing work, I have encountered countless stories just like this, where narcissists targeted vulnerable individuals, especially children and the elderly, who were more likely to doubt themselves and comply. Have you experienced something similar, something like this? Let me know in the comments below. These actions aren't just cruel. They are demonic, evil, and outright satanic. Only someone capable of great evil can find pleasure in dehumanizing and desecrating others. They take joy in reducing you to an object of ridicule, stripping away your dignity bit by bit. They have a deeper, twisted need to break down your spirit, revealing a total lack of empathy or humanity. The thrill they get isn't just from control. It is from the sheer delight of seeing someone fall for their mind games. Number 2, they rub disgusting items on your personal belongings. When a narcissist wants to punish you while keeping their actions hidden, they will often turn to your most personal belongings like your toiletries. It is a form of sabotage that is subtle yet deeply invasive. They might rub your toothbrush against the toilet or wipe it on a dirty surface, knowing it is a violation you cannot easily detect. But it does not stop there. They might smear soap with something foul or contaminate your razor with something unsanitary. Anything to mess with your sense of hygiene or normalcy. Your shampoo, your skincare products, or even your makeup may not be safe. Imagine reaching for your moisturizer only to discover it has an off smell or unusual texture because they tampered with it, knowing full well you would second guess yourself before ever accusing them. If it is a male narcissist that you're dealing with, they may mix their semen with similar looking stuff, any cream. This way, they get the satisfaction of making you feel uneasy, invaded, and even humiliated without the risk of direct confrontation. If confronted, they'll minimize it all, laughing off your concern and making you feel like the unreasonable one, the crazy one, the mad one, the bad one. They will insist it's a silly joke or that you are overreacting, all while enjoying the confusion they have created in your mind. It's not just the items, it's not about them, it's a psychological game. They know you will feel disturbed without any clear proof. They'll slowly erode your sense of safety and trust in your own home, in your own environment. This tactic isn't just cruel, it is about breaking down your boundaries, violating your personal space, and making you question your own perceptions. It is their way of getting under your skin, literally and figuratively, while you struggle to prove that any of it even happened. Number 3, they destroy your possessions under the disguise of carelessness. Your favorite clothes might mysteriously get stained or torn. They may casually forget to separate laundry, resulting in ruined garments. Electronics could suddenly malfunction because they accidentally spilled water, or your car keys might disappear just before an important event. All of this has happened. Even irreplaceable mementos or family heirlooms can suffer their quiet wrath, shattered by mistake or lost during a thoughtless cleanup. Nothing is safe from their reach. They will handle your treasured books carelessly, scratch or break your personal devices, and even tamper with important documents, blaming it all on innocent oversights or accidents. They excel at playing clumsy or distracted, creating a facade that it's all an unfortunate coincidence. When you finally confront them, they will downplay the significance, insisting you are making up things. They will accuse you of being too attached to material things or imply that your sense of value is misplaced. It's not just about the possessions themselves. It is a relentless attack on your sense of security and trust. Every time you try to protect something, they'll make it feel pointless, reinforcing their control over what you value and, by extension, your sense of stability. And as always, they will twist the narrative so that you are the one who appears crazy, as I said before, while they continue to wear the mask of innocence. Oh, I'm the victim. They'll watch with satisfaction as you scramble to repair the damage they so casually create. Number 4, they may spit or urinate in your food. You may ask, why would somebody do that? The truth is, we're not dealing with somebody, we're dealing with something. A narcissist isn't just any person. They operate like soulless entities, devoid of any human element. That's why they may go as far as spitting or even urinating in your food. It's not just an act of disgust. It's a deliberate move to desecrate something deeply personal and intimate. You see, food is sacred. It is what sustains us, comforts us, and connects us to others. For a narcissist, targeting your food is about ripping apart that very sense of comfort and security. They want you to unknowingly consume their filth while they sit back with a smirk on their face. They laugh at the hidden violation. It's about power, about proving they can taint your life at its most fundamental level and get away with it. They don't just stop at urinating or spitting. A narcissist may add other contaminants to your food or beverages just to see if they can pull it off, testing how far they can go without you noticing. They get a thrill from this act of desecration because it gives them a sense of godlike superiority over you. To them, it's all a game of dominance. If your instincts tell you something is off, they will wave it away with a smirk. They will make you feel like a fool for suspecting everything. They will mock your discomfort, dismiss your concerns, and call you paranoid. They want you to doubt yourself, to question your sanity over something they know was real. So, why do they do it? Because they can. They are driven by a hunger for control, and every twisted act is another way to feel sadistic pleasure. They're not deterred by morality or basic human decency because in their mind, those rules do not apply to them. They thrive on seeing you weakened and doubting yourself, all while hiding behind a mask of innocence. A true narcissist has no shame, limits, or boundaries. They find joy in eroding your foundation. None of what I shared with you so far is a made-up thing. As I told you in the beginning, I have experienced it personally, and so have many other people who have shared their experiences with me. Number 5 and the last one. They may sell your belongings or give away your pets. What kind of person sells your cherished belongings or gives away your pets behind your back? A narcissist, that is who. They do not see your things as valuable or sentimental. They see them as tools, objects they can use to hurt you, to punish you, to strip away what matters most. It is not just about getting rid of your stuff. It is about showing you that they have the power to take what you love and dispose of it at will. They'll go through your personal items like they own them, deciding what is necessary and what is expendable. Maybe you come home one day to find your favorite jacket is missing, or you realize the gift your best friend gave you has vanished. They will pretend it was a mistake or that they did you a favor, clearing out clutter without consulting you at all. It is always about justification. They were helping you, even though the pain it causes you is very real and never acknowledged. Some narcissists will go to the extreme of giving away your pets or putting them down without asking you. They'll mask it under the guise of what is best. I know the best for the pet or something else. They'll say something else, knowing that this act will tear a hole in your heart. Pets are family, and they know that. They exploit that bond, knowing the devastation it will bring. When confronted or held accountable, they'll gaslight you relentlessly. They might claim you never cared about the item or that pet and you never fulfilled your promise, and that's why I had to do it. They thrive on making you feel powerless and disoriented, doubting your own memories and feelings. These are not the actions of a person who cares. They are the moves of someone who feeds off your pain, finding satisfaction in the destruction of what you hold dear. They want to prove that they can uproot your life, take away what you value, and leave you to pick up the pieces. It's about reducing you, making you smaller and more manageable in their eyes, all while they stand back, smug and detached, as if nothing significant happened at all. It's not just manipulative, it's monstrous. Please understand that. It shows the absolute depth of their disregard for anything or anyone other than themselves. I know what I'm sharing and what I have shared so far in this episode was a lot and may have triggered some of you. That's why take a step back, connect the dots, and feel your feels. Also share your experiences in the comments below. Who knows, you might end up helping so many people. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.